Hi my enchanteds, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Stephanie. Here on YouTube, I'm stephNchanted. Be sure to hit the link down below so you can subscribe. Just click and subscribe. It's free and you can see more of me. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my content so you see more videos from me. And be sure to hit the little bell sign so you get a notification every time I upload. Now for today's video, I'm going to be doing a haul. It's a big haul because earlier this week I got contacted by Jen, who I met through e.l.f. She actually works for e.l.f. She's one of the managers at the Beige store in South Shore Mall. So if you're if you live on Long Island, if you're by Beige Shore, be sure to check them out. Jen is one of the managers, and everybody there is really nice. They just want to help anybody who has any questions about their products, or maybe you were thinking about getting e.l.f. but you just weren't sure. If you go inside, they're always there to help. So be sure to go them. Make sure you say that you heard it from me. And but yeah, so a big thank you to Jen and everybody at the e.l.f. store, on the e.l.f. team, for giving me these goodies because these were gifted to me. And so I'm really excited to show you what I got because there's a ton of stuff. I mean, like, look, there's like 2 bags. And when she gave me this, I was like, oh. I was just like, oh my god, thank you. But anyways, yeah, just gonna be a haul of what I got. Again, I did not pay for these. These were gifts. So just so you know. But this is not a sponsored video. They're not paying me to show you what I got. I just want to show you what I got. Okay? Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, let's just get into it. I am going to film videos of me using the actual product. Here I'm just going to show you what I got and things like that. So I'm going to show you with like this little bag that they gave me. And here I have the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Satin Lipstick in the shade Touch of Blush. Let me actually see. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. Because why not? Beautifully Bare. That's a pretty color. Like, it's not as pigmented as a lipstick, but it's a good wash of color. And I like the packaging of this line that they have because it's really clean. It's really like modern. I really like the packaging. Next, I got the Beautifully Bare. Now, almost everything that I got is from this line, Beautifully Bare. So just so you guys know, this one is the Natural Glow Face palette in Fresh and Flawless. So it looks like this. So it looks like you get like a highlighter and you get like 2 blushes, and then this looks like a light bronzer. But let's just swatch. So these are light. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them on camera on my skin tone. But this is like the highlighter right here. This is the blush that's next to the highlighter. The blush under. And then this is the bronzer. The next thing I got is the e.l.f. lip tint in Marvelously Mauve. So this is the color right here. It is a gloss, as you can tell. Very shiny. But it's a pretty shade. Next is another Beautifully Bare lip tint in Sheer Peach. Again, really clean packaging, just very simple, but I love the simplicity of it. So it's a fairly big applicator. This one doesn't really have that much of color. It's like a slight color, more of just the gloss. You can see it right there. But yeah, it's right here. So it doesn't really have a color. It's just more of a gloss. It has like a sheer tint to it. Next, I got the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare blending brush. Looks like this. I love how small it is. I think it's so cute and just fits perfectly in your bag. So it is like a fan brush, like just a thicker fan brush, but it looks good. It feels really soft on the skin. We'll see. Next, I got the Beautifully Bare Smooth Matte Eyeshadow Blushing Rose. Now, what Jen told me about this one is that it is an eyeshadow, but you can also use it like for your lips or stuff like that, so that's good. Oh wow, really pigmented. And if you look at it, like in the actual packaging and the swatch of it, it does look like a liquid lipstick, I'm not gonna lie. So it's it right here. That's the eyeshadow. It's really pretty. Next, I got the Beautifully Bare Luminous Matte Makeup Primer with Acai Berry, Lit from Within. But yeah, I really wonder what this is gonna like look like and feel like on my skin, because it says luminous matte. When you think of luminous, I think of like glowy skin. When I think of matte, I think of like no shine. So luminous matte. It's gonna be interesting when I film like my first impressions. I want to know what this looks like and feels like. Next is another satin lipstick in Touch of Nude. I do like how these feel like on my hand right now for the swatches. It feels like it just glides on, and for some of the like some of the shades, like I know I have one already that I got a while ago, and I have the one in Perfect Pink, and this is more of like just a touch of color just to add a little bit to my bare lips. But this one is a swatch right here, and you can see it is a satin finish. Still have like shine to it, but it's not as shiny as lip gloss. But I love the color. I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful nude. Next, I got the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Sheer Tint Finishing Powder in Dark Deep. Now, of course, when you look at me, you don't think of Dark Deep, but what Jen told me was actually that she uses it as a bronzer. So she was like, well, I'm going to give you one. I'm like, all right. Oh my god, that is deep. And then if you like flip it over, it has like a little sponge. I probably won't use this, but it's good to know that it's there. So let me just swatch this. I have like no room on my... oh my god. When you touch it, it is like so soft. And it comes off like, look at that swatch. Look at that. That's just like a little bit, like me just rubbing it a little bit, not even putting my finger in it. Let me just put this, put it right here. Holy moly. But it's right there. It's really pigmented, so I'll have to see how this is gonna look. And next is the blush in Rose Royalty. This one looks like it's cream blush. Yes, it is a cream blush. It looks really pretty. I'm gonna go on this hand now because since I ran out of room on this hand. Look, it's a nice color. You aren't gonna be able to see this if you only wear this, if you just keep layering it. But now that I'm feeling it, like I would put it on my lips. If you can see it right there. Very glossy, and it reminds me more of like a lip balm, but it says it's a blush, so I guess I'll see how it works. Next, I got the foundation serum with Goji Berry Broad Spectrum SPF 25 sunscreen, and I got it in light medium. It says create a fresh natural glow with this lightweight vitamin infused foundation. I'm actually really excited to try this out because I've never tried an e.l.f. foundation. I have the BB cream, but I just never tried a foundation, so I'm really excited to use this one. Next is the Sheer Tint Finishing Powder in Light Medium. Oh, in case you're wondering of the prices, I am going to look them up and just put them somewhere on the screen so you guys know how much each item is. So I could use this to set like my foundation concealer and use it throughout the day as like a blotting, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. I want to see how this works because I've never really used what's it called? Like it says it's a sheer tint finishing powder. So like I kind of, when I think of a powder with like a tint to it, I think of like a powder foundation. And so I don't really use a lot of powder foundations. The only one I have is like from Tarte, but I barely use that anymore. So I want to see how this works because powders I use are more like the setting powder, translucent powders. Next is the Glowing Eyes Palette Matte Essentials. Basically nudes, which I love. So you have everything you need. You have your lid color, you have a highlight, you have your transition, you have a crease color, and even a darker tone for like to blend out the eyeliner or just put it in the outer corner for more definition. That is just like one swipe, and I barely touched my finger in there. So right here, I don't know if you can see it, but this one is like the long strip that was in there, like the lightest shade. Then you have another shade like for like a little bit darker. I don't know if you guys can see that though. You can't really see this shade because it's more of my skin tone color, but this would be perfect for over the lid, I feel like. And then this one is the next darker shade, and then we go into a little bit like more of like a cool tone brown, and then the darkest brown. Next is the Lash Tint Mascara in Naked Noir. But yeah, so this is a mascara, so we'll see how it goes. It shows you a picture right here of like the wand. Next is another smooth matte eyeshadow in brown cashmere. These are really pigmented. They're cream eyeshadows, but again, you can use them as a lipstick. Right there. Look how pigmented that is. That looks like more like an eyeliner to me right now, to be honest, but we'll see. We're almost done with one bag. Next is the Natural Glow Lotion with Aloe in Luminous Gold. Now, I actually already own this. I bought it myself, and here it is mine, and this is the new one that I got. I am in love with this. This is what, if you follow me on my Instagram and Twitter, then you'll know that I posted about this, and I love this. It just gives me like a nice glow. I'm gonna show you mine. I'm not gonna open the new one. I'm gonna show you mine. And it just gives you like a subtle glow. It's more like a moisturizer, so you put it on before you put on your makeup. And it just gives like your skin that healthy glow. Yeah, I love it. So I actually been using this every day, every time I wear makeup. Even when I'm not wearing makeup, I just put it on because I still want to look like a healthy glow. And this just gives me that. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. It's right here. I don't know if you guys can see because of the lighting. But if you go to the e.l.f. store and you see this, just like put some on your hand and you'll see what I'm talking about. Next, I got this on my own because I wanted to see what it looked like. And this is the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer in Tea Rose. I don't really have a lot of the lip lacquers. What I was thinking is the lip lacquer is like a liquid lipstick, so I wanted to try them out. And of course I got more of like a nude color. So this one I did buy. This one is like $2 to $3, so you guys can see it right there. Really pigmented. Now this is what, okay, now this is the Sheer Tint Brow Gel in medium. Now I actually own one of these, but I have it in the shade clear, and I love this. I've been using it every time I do my brows. This just helps to like set my brows and make sure that the hairs don't go anywhere, and it really does work. So I do like it. So I'm going to try it in the actual brown medium shade. Now the last thing that I got in this bag is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Antioxidant Enriched Skin Protection Massaging Overnight Recovery Cream. Can we just talk about this packaging? I mean, look at the holographic. I love that. It reminds me of Disco Ball. But I really wanted to try this out. I have one other skin products from the same line, and it's a serum, and I have been using it every day, and I do really like it. I use it in the morning and at night, and I do really like it. So I just want to keep using it and make sure I keep liking it. And I know I'm not going to see results like just from using it 3 weeks. I know I have to keep like continuously using it to see results. So I do want to see how this works. So. Okay, so bag 1 is done. Bag 2. Next, she gave me the lip brush. It looks like a pen. I love this. It looks like one of those fancy pens. Oh, okay. So in order for like the brush to come out, you have to put the cap. You have to like put it in and just push it out. That's actually really clever because once you take the cap off, the brush automatically goes down. And I like that because with like the normal brushes that have like the little caps, it doesn't do that. So the brushes are there. So if you're trying to be fast and you just like do it wrong, it'll mess up the bristles. So I do like that. Next is the lightweight concealer stick in light medium. Let me just say that e.l.f. has stepped up their game with packaging. I remember when I like e.l.f. was the first makeup brand that I got into, and it had like just like the black packaging with the white lettering, and they have stepped it up with like this new packaging with like metal. I love that. Here it is right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, it's right there. Next is another smooth matte eyeshadow in soft beige. It's right here. So pigmented, look at that. Next I got another blush, and this one's in Peach Perfection. This one is so pretty. I feel like it's perfect for the summer right now. So pretty. And again, I feel like I could wear this as a balm as well. This one is definitely more pigmented than the one up here. This one's more of like, I don't know, I feel like it's more like transparent. This one is definitely a color. Next, there's another glowing eyes palette, and this one's in neutral nudes. This is so pretty. This one has more of like shimmer. The other one that I showed you before is matte. Yeah, they're all matte. So this one has 2 mattes, and then the rest are shimmer. But it's still very beautiful because it's still neutral colors. So here's the highlight. You can definitely see this more than the other palette. Here you have a matte. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone. Here is a shimmer, like a light bronze. This one is like a light bronze. Here you have another matte, more brown, darker brown, and the last dark shimmer. Next is the satin lipstick in Touch of Berry. And that's a swatch right there. Really pretty. Next is the liquid highlight with vitamin E in Illuminating. Actually, I already own this. I bought this a while back, and I love it. Again, if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you know that in the post where I mentioned this is where I mentioned the liquid highlighter. and I love it. Again, I can use it on its own or as a base to like a powder highlight, and it's just, I love it. It just gives you like a nice glow. Like if you don't want something too intense, this would be good for on its own. I don't know if you guys can see that. I feel like the camera isn't doing it justice because I think it's so pretty. Alright guys, just 2 more things and we're done. Next one is the Glowing Eyes palette in Naked Roses. It does have more rosy colors, but it's still, I feel like it's still neutral, so you can still wear it even if you don't like to play with a lot of color. Now this one has 3 matte and 2 shimmers. Here is like the long highlighter. Here's a matte color, matte rose. Here you have like a pretty shimmer. This one's more like a bronze shimmer but with like pink sparkle in it. And here you have the matte brown. And last but not least, we have the stippled brush. Again, I love that this is so small. Very soft to the skin, so I can't wait to try it. Alright, and that's it. We come to the end of this haul. There's a lot of things. I have a lot of packages right here and a lot of product on this side. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I know it was a long one, so I'm going to try to cut it down as much as I can. I hope you guys love e.l.f. as much as I love e.l.f. Like I said before, e.l.f. was the first brand that I ever got into when I first started getting into makeup. And so I'm really excited about this. Again, thank you so much to Jen and the e.l.f. team at Beige Mall, and everybody who works there, everybody who I've spoken to and met over the past couple of weeks. And I'm just really excited to build more relationships, and I'm definitely excited to try these new products out and let you guys know my honest opinion, because I feel like whenever I buy new makeup, like whenever I get new makeup, whether it's gifted to me or I buy it myself, I always want to give you guys my honest opinion, because I feel like if I'm going to show you something and I don't like it, I'm going to tell you, because maybe you were thinking about getting the same product, and then maybe by seeing me you might think otherwise. Of course, that like my opinion is my opinion. You know, I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm not going to get it because she doesn't like it. No, like I'm just telling you what my experience are with products, whether I love them or whether I'm not too fond of them. I just want you guys to know that I will always give you my honest opinion no matter what. Alright? So, again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!